Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's video. Different setting. I have the window open, so if you hear any noise, hopefully not too loud, otherwise I will shut it. And there is a big fan going. It is way too hot to not have a fan on today. Way too hot. So I'm going to be showing you some palettes today. Now these three are from Makeup Obsession, and that is the LA Dreams, the Flower Haze and the Belle Jordan palette. I'm going to just talk to you about this one. Now I did a video on the Revolution Pro New Neutrals palettes, and I had 4 of them, and I got rid of 1 and kept 3. Well, now I've had a chance to use them a bit, I have decided I'm going to get rid of this one. Now it's funny I should be doing this because 2 of the new neutrals, which are the ones I'm keeping, which is the new neutrals one and the new neutrals blushed, are the ones that got gifted to me, and I really like those. And this one is one I bought, the romance one, and the passion one I've got rid of, or is going to be got rid of. It's still down there on the pile. It's also one I bought, but I don't like either. I'm going to just tell you why. So yeah, I kept this one, and no, I'm working with it, I just don't like it at all. Most of those shimmers, right, there is about 1 glitter which I won't use, and the rest the shimmers and toppers. Now that I try to work with, it's so crumbly and it's rubbish. It looks like nothing on the lid, and it looks like you know, it's very patchy. I don't like it at all. It's a horrible shade, really is. Although I will love that one, and this one, and also that one there, and some of the shimmers. That is the most awful topper ever. I have never had a topper so bad. I'm going to just swatch a couple of those shades for you and show you how they are. So this is the purpley one, and even on the swatch I've got to go in again because you can see on that it's crumbly, and look, it's just horrible. Now if I go in with that topper a good bit, yeah, it looks better on camera than it is in real life, but no, it's horrible. The rubbish, really rubbish. I've got a cloth here which was wet, but it's actually drying out. I may have to go and wet it again. It's doing alright for now. So yeah, on the whole, although I'd like the peachy shade, and I do like this shade here, which I'm going to swatch. There is some nice shades. There's the peachy one, and I'll do that one. I'm not sure I like that one. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I don't. Yeah, look, another one that's meh. This palette, oh yeah, I love them too, but it's not worth keeping it for those 2, being as I've got those shades everywhere else. I just, you know, in palettes I love more, which I would actually go for more, because if I kept this palette, they'll be the only 2 shades that ever get panned, and the rest would be like, no. So yeah, this one's going. I'm going to get rid of this one. I shouldn't have bought any more of those Revolution Pro palettes. Clearly the first 2 released, I think they were the first 2. Clearly they were the better ones. I'm sorry if this camera is shaking. I've got it set up on a box and everything, and because I'm on the bed, because I'm a bit of a lazy one today, I didn't want to set up the camera and everything. It might be a bit shaky. Okay, so let's get on to these Revolution Obsession palettes. Now I really do like these, so this could be a bit tricky because I think I actually like them all. Now let me try and not blind you with that mirror. Right, so So this one here, as you can see, I've panned that pink shade. They're the kind of pinks I like on the crease when I do the crease. I've not done it today. These are the kind of shades I do enjoy. Apart from a deep purple now, and that pink might be a bit bright for me, but there is a lot of neutrally shades in there which I do love, and I don't understand why they popped this purple in here. It sort of throws it off. I don't know where she was going with that, because this is the collaboration palette with somebody called Belle Jordan, I assume. Never seen the channel. I do like it though, especially when it gets to autumn times. I'm not really into the warm shade though, but because this, I'm going to swatch some shades, because this, and it's like butter. I'm going to swatch the purple one anyway, and I'll do that one. No, like butter. As you saw, hardly any effort at all. I'm not having to press on or anything, it's just glides. Just glides on, and it's really, really nice. I do like purpley shades, but I'm not been into them for a little while. I'm more into me neutrals. Actually, right now, because the weather's got better, I'm more into me pinky greys and pink and peach shades. As you can see, this is like, it's not picking up on camera, but it's more like a pinky grey, and I really like it. In fact, it's in one of these palettes, because I picked one of these palettes today to use. So I'm going to swatch a couple of mattes. That's one warm one. No effort at all. I love how that is effortless. It's so buttery. And it's just really pretty. I really like it. So it's going to stay, because I can't see me getting rid of any of these ones, to be honest. I'm going to have to make a decision to see if I might, but I don't think I will. So that Obsession one's staying by Belle Jordan. Now this one is LA Dreams. I love the packaging on these. And I've thrown the boxes away finally, because I clearly didn't need the box. It had the same packaging as our palette has. So I'm trying to get rid of the boxes a bit. And this one is gorgeous. I love the greens in here and the pinks. I'm not really a big green eyeshadow user right now, because it's not a colour I want to go for. But I really like the way this palette is. I do have an issue though, which is with that pale green shade there. It's a bit nonplussed to me. It's a bit odd. It looks a bit, because I thought, oh, I'll put that on the crease one of the days. One, I didn't like it anyway, and two, it seemed like it had a slight shimmer in it, and I didn't like that. So that green there I'll swatch. Now I will show you the colour I'm using today. Used today rather. I'll do the pink. Yeah, excuse the car noise. If it does get really loud, I'm going to shut the window anyway. And that shade there, look at those. So effortless, just effortless. That's what I like about these palettes. You don't have to put any pressure on to get the shade to swatch correctly for you. I'm only doing that because it went a bit crumbly. The shade isn't crumbly, it just had a bit of a crumble there, I don't know why. Yeah, that's the kind of shade I really love. That's the thing I'm going for right now. It's got a slight glitter to it, but it's nothing heavy or anything like that, so I don't mind that. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. I really like it. I don't really go for those bright pinks or anything. Maybe I will get back into that, I don't know, but no, I'm not a fan. Because there's so many shades I won't use in here now. I don't know. It'll probably end up being where eventually I will use them. Right. So mainly the shimmers I'm going to swap. Oh no, I've got nothing on that finger. Okay. I'm wearing that one on the lid. Now I'm going to swatch it again because I want it just to look a bit more intense on camera. Yeah, I'm wearing that on the lid right now. That is gorgeous. It looks a bit more peachy on the hand, but it really isn't, as you see on the eyes. Yeah, really love these shades. Honestly, this palette is gorgeous. So many shimmers that I would just go into over and over again right now. Right, I think I'm going to shut the window. Okay, now it should be a bit quieter. Yeah, there is shades in here which I know once it gets to be a bit more of the maybe a bit more the wintry time and autumn time again, I might actually feel like wearing some of those greens, but I do like this. It's so nice. It's so buttery soft. It just glides on, and I do particularly like in the crease that one and that one there. And I know they look a bit pale and that, but that's what I'm liking right now. That's what I'm enjoying. In fact, I think I've got a mix of both of those on the lower lash line, and that's about enough for me. I'm just not bothered, you know. I think over the last 2 years I've lost a lot of love for makeup, and so, you know, a little bit on the lids, a little bit of foundation, etc, etc, 20-minute job, out the door, good to go, is all I want. It's all I really want. And the next one is this Flower Haze one. Just look how pretty that is. So out of the 3 palettes, this is the favourite, and I just really like this palette. I really enjoy it. I like, when I do a crease shade, to use that one there, and this one and that one. That's how I like it now, and I mix some of it, you know. But I just love a shimmer right now. I don't really like the blue in here because it's a bit too much for me. I'll swatch some shades. Some of these have gone a bit hard panned, so I need to sort that out. It just happens because I tend to use my finger more when I'm popping on the eyeshadow on the lids. And I do a brush. Some of these are a little bit more kind of creamy, but not creamy, if you know what I mean. Formula's a little different. That is the blue. Look, you can see how that is. That is beautiful. Maybe I will get round to using that. And yeah, this palette is stunning. Really like it. And yeah, I did do the purple. Pretty sure that was a purple. Yeah, that is a lilac-y purple. It's more like a lilac-y pink on the swatch. But I really do enjoy this palette. I'm shaking this camera everywhere. I'm really sorry. And yeah, I really adore this palette. I'm going to swatch some of those. Oh, I do like that shade, and all petal. I think I've already said, actually. Don't particularly go for the yellow, but then I'm not into that in a minute. And I'm just going to do all those sort of matte shades I told you about that I use. Now, you won't really see these very well, to be honest. Yeah, you can't really see them at all. You can't see them, but they are really nice. And I really should use that blue. I really should. because it's a pretty blue. I bet that red is not actually red either. I don't think I've ever used it. Yeah, it looks more of a pink. It is more of a pink. But I like how these just go on. I like how they're effortless to blend. I just like them for that. And so this is staying as well. So I'm not going to get rid of any of these, because I just really like them. I know I've reached for them quite a bit. I'm not getting rid of any of them, not at all. But that one is going to go now. I just know I won't use it. I won't reach for it at all. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this mishmash of a video. I will see you again next time. Please do all the lovely stuff, like, comment, share and subscribe. It really does help my channel. It really helps the algorithm. And if you could just remember to give it a thumbs up, that would be great. I will see you again next time. Take care everyone. Goodbye.